is watching your content or able to find your content because you have way too many random hashtags being directed in front of the wrong crowd, aka the people that don't care about your content. Hashtags are no longer a shortcut to get more reach, but to be tied in with other things to help push your content in front of who it's supposed to get in front of. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to be using on your next post so that it can skyrocket to the For You page. Your content has been in low views and it's not hitting the reach, you're going to want to save this video and take notes. I grew this account to over 330,000 engaged followers and I go viral every single week. If you need extra help, go book a social media audit or a one-on-one with me in my bio. One of my clients was stuck at 500 followers and grew to over 75,000 followers in less than a month. TikTok has condensed the amount of hashtags that you're actually able to use down to 5. That indicates to me that it wants creators to be more intentional with their hashtags versus using broad, overly saturated ones. When we use broad, overly saturated hashtags, it doesn't help the algorithm categorize our content. It's putting us into a mixture of millions of others of all different niches using those hashtags, especially when we're not using original audio and we're just relying on trends. Categorization comes from the value, the relatability, the way that you start your video, your hook, and really speaking to the camera using that original audio, allowing your words to be picked up and placed in front of the ideal target audience. Don't mistake this with hashtags are not important, because they still are important. They just aren't the forefront and center of how you should think about this platform anymore. Using random or irrelevant hashtags or a ton of hashtags can push out your content. It's usually a one-hit wonder video that it does this to. You usually do not gain the conversion of followers because that particular video maybe popped off and did well, but because it didn't understand its target audience, you ended up with a mixture of community. Maybe a mixture of community that you don't actually want on your page. You want to use hashtags that are relevant to our overall brand identity, not just the specifics of a video or ones that are vague or oversaturated. Me personally, I use things like content creator, creator tips, TikTok strategy, content creator. You have to think of who you represent as a creator or who your target audience is and use relevant hashtags to that. Don't have to niche down, but think of your target audience as your niche. Carousel posts are being heavily pushed right now, and here's everything that you need to know so that you can start including it in your weekly content structure. There are specific things that you need to include to ensure that your content actually hits the For You page when you're using this feature. If you don't have access to this feature like me for some reason, keep updating your app. Carousel or photo posts are usually pushed because it's a low effort content idea that still can provide a ton of value, more so than a video with words on screen. I'm gonna explain what I mean. Guys, if you need extra help, go book a social media audit or a one-on-one with me in my bio. Let's get you out of low views before 2026. Literally helped hundreds of clients actually grow, including one of my clients who had 500 followers and grew their account to over 75,000 followers in less than a month. A lot of people utilizing the carousel feature function, but they're doing it completely wrong. Throwing random content into it without actually having intention of why it should benefit people who don't know them. AKA if it's overly personal content with no on-screen text, lengthy wordy on-screen text, and a flop. Content's always pushed to new people first, so if something is overly personal and someone doesn't know you yet, it doesn't hold a lot of weight. Truly, who really cares about some random person's girls' night out? We don't know that person. It has to be that value and relatability. Same structure that speaking videos have. You should pick one day a week where you are integrating the carousel feature. This way you build some reliability with your page. If I really like something, I'm able to see that there's a weekly consistency around that. Your carousel post should come off as a signature series, so something that is tied together and connects. The last thing we want to see is one carousel post pop off and do well, and then the rest of the content completely differs. Because that can bring in engagement, but it doesn't have to bring in followers, and community is the most important thing. I want to make sure that we have a minimum of 4 slides because this holds someone's attention for a longer duration. We need to make sure that the main slide has some sort of on-screen title or text that draws someone in. And please don't make it an overly personal thing, like I, me, or my favorite skincare products. Again, if someone doesn't know you yet, that doesn't hold a lot of weight. Doing a photo post on Black Friday must-have skincare products, I don't want to just share my list. I want to really think about who my target audience is and what their needs are. Expensive but worth it products that you need to add to your Black Friday list. Each slide needs to have a product, a small amount of on-screen text. Do not have something overly wordy because people are not going to just sit there and read what's on screen. People don't have that attention span. That's also why carousel posts perform perform better than having a video with lengthy on-screen title, because people think that people are going to stick around and read and it's going to run through the video and give you more views. And be begging for views or tricking people into views. We should be having content that make people want to convert to a follower. If I hear one more content creator share this advice to help you with growth, I may flip out. I guarantee you've heard this advice at least once a day on your TikTok platform. I'm going to debunk 3 things that you are doing in your content because of these content creators that are actually flopping your engagement and reach. This advice is preventing you from hitting the For You page and giving that content creator the credit. No one's telling you the truth, but I will. I've helped hundreds of content creators. One of my clients was getting 200, 300 views, and after our one-on-one call, her numbers skyrocketed. If you need extra help, go book a social media audit or a one-on-one with me in my bio. Number 1, typing in the comments, I want to go viral, or typing in the search, I want to go viral, and liking other viral videos does not make you go viral. I really don't know where these people got that information, but it's complete BS. Making you write in the comments, I want to go viral, to further push their content. Going viral comes from relatability, value, growth on every single video, and we want to have a conversion of followers. A one-hit wonder viral video doesn't actually do anything for us. Seriously, go to a viral video that you've had and see how many followers you gained from that. See if your recent content is in the low views. Typing in the search bar, I want to go viral, doesn't reset your account to make you in this realm of everyone who's trying to go viral and it pushes your content out to go viral. What are we actually talking about? Number 2, posting more than once a day. There are creators on here who quite literally tell their audience to be posting like 20 times a day. Now, TikTok has come out and said that posting more than once a day doesn't actually increase your chance at going viral. So, quality over quantity. Stop thinking that posting more than once a day is your secret to success. Secret to success is the content itself. If your content's not good, guess what? It's not going anywhere. Also ties in with the concept of being consistent is going to eventually pay off. Now, you can be consistent all day long until your fingers fall off from posting. Being consistent doesn't equal success. There's strategy. TikTok is not a game of chance. You don't have strategy, you're going to be wasting your time. Anyone who's telling you just be consistent and keep posting, algorithms testing you right now, actually spilling the worst advice ever. They're literally making shit up. 3 is the mother effing grid feature. Oh my, no, stop using it. I promise you it's not gonna work. Using this is not going to make you go viral. Content creators keep saying hardly anyone's using it. TikTok pushes these features. Anyone who's telling you this, please delete them, unfollow, block, do what you gotta do. They're not actually telling you real advice. Building up your hopes, unless it's filled with tons of value advice, relatability, or you have a one-hit wonder, needle in a haystack opportunity that pops off, you're gonna be doing the grid feature every day for the rest of your life, and it's still not gonna work. You are coming off as spammy and a bot, and I'm gonna tell you how to fix this. You're stuck in 200, 300 views, you can't get out of it. There's a reason for that. I'm gonna get into it because that's what I do. I don't gatekeep here. I give you value that you can actually work with. If you need extra help, go book a social media audit or a one-on-one with me in my bio. One of my clients was stuck at 500 followers and grew to over 75,000 followers in less than a month. You're coming off as a complete bot or spam. TikTok is cracked all the way down on these fake accounts that are